You've been working like mad to the point that you can't think clearly, can't see straight, maybe to the point of being on the verge of a nervous breakdown. What do you do? What now? Today on Zippy Point.
Quick Zips by Zippy Point.
Quick and dirty. I'm Brock Romanek and I'm a big fan of yous. So I just blogged on my mindfulness blog, realgoodfresh.com, about, in my experience, if someone is on the verge, the best thing you can do for them is just to be there for them physically, hold them, invite them to just breathe. It's not the time for unsolicited advice, for much talking, for doing anything that doesn't feel right. It's the equivalent of letting them just take a moment or take a beat. And they may well need that moment to last for days, weeks, or months. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do but be there and provide unconditional support. You're not there to be the person that helps fix them. You leave that to others, whether they be professionals or to other people in their lives. At that point, your loved one just needs someone to be in their corner no matter what the circumstances. And it got me to thinking, though, what if you're the one that's on the verge? What should you do? The legal industry is not easy, just like many industries aren't. And I can think back to several periods during my career that I clearly was on the verge. The hardest was being a young associate in a law firm, billing nearly 3,000 hours per year, working on multiple deals at once, acting like I was Superman and never saying no to an assignment. Definitely prioritizing the job over my marriage, over my private life, over my personal life. And closing my office door one night about 7 o'clock at night and just sobbing, weeping uncontrollably, crying my ass off, not sure what I should do. When you're in that hole, walking around with an eye tick, not capable of recognizing how deep the hole is that you're in, it's so hard to look at your own situation objectively and say to yourself, well, this is nuts. I'm crying behind a closed door, and for what? Because I'm working so hard. I've done that to myself. No one has died. No one has been hurt. I'm just a mental mess, and it's certainly not a complicated situation. It's all built up in my head, and I probably only had to go to the partners and tell them that I need to stop the merry-go-round and get off. And not that they would have listened, but the fact that they wouldn't have cared might have nudged me out the door of that law firm sooner. Who knows? So I don't have any real answers because the answers are all so obvious. Once you have your wits about you, you just need to move on. You get your head straight. You realize there's more to life, and it's not going to be the end of the world if you leave your situation. There will always be other opportunities. So I say there are no real answers because when you're down there in the depths, you just can't see all that. You don't see all that. And when people give you the glib and obvious solutions to your problem, they're telling you, hey, just leave your situation. You won't accept them. You're just not going to listen to them, even if you know in your heart of hearts that what they're saying is true. You're just stuck and frozen, and that's the way it is. And hopefully at some point, and there will be a breaking point, and you'll make your move. You'll make your way forward on your journey. Until then, I do hope you have people in your life that will give you unconditional support, that will tell you just to breathe, and they're not going to try to fix you and give you unsolicited advice if that's not what you want. Anyways, let me know what you think.